Good afternoon. Let me get my sound situation going here. Yeah, you're going to hear a lot of distance here, proximity, because I've never done a stream with a camera before. But let me just set that down right here, and we'll get started here today. Okay. Let me mute my actual computer. All right, so this is going to be a nice little casual quick stream. We're going to do our real stream later on today. Like I'm going to go into games on the Switch and everything for a few hours, but this is for a little unboxing thing. A friend of mine made a kind of a mystery box for me that he wanted me to stream on the channel, so I looked at streaming stuff. The video isn't going to be super great because I am doing this through my, well, it's going through my webcam on my Surface Book 3. But I think it's going to be fine. It might be a little shaky just because of stuff, but we're going to get started here right now. So I'm going to shake the camera around a little bit to start off with because we're going to actually look at the boxes before we do it. So I'm going to very carefully move this around. So you can see right here, got the boxes right there, and he's got a nice little Pokemon reference there. It's like, hey, champ in the making. You remember that from the Gen 1 Pokemon games? But yeah, those are the boxes, and there is an order to doing this. So I'm going to set this back down here. I am going to mute my phone because the stream is working fine, just so I'm not real confused on it. Now, there is an order to this. So off screen here real quick, I'm going to go ahead and take and open up the box of stuff. So I'll just set this right up here so you can see that, the little hey champ in the making thing. It's a really neat little cardboard piece. All right, so the order of things I wrote down. And no, this isn't a box you can buy anywhere. This is just something that my friend put together for me to open up here. So I think it's going to be a lot more catered to like retro gaming, handheld stuff, and just me in general. All right, so there's a black bag in here that we're supposed to open up first. All right, let's make sure we have everything in here. So I haven't really done anything with it since he sent the box home with me. So I'm going to raise this up just a little bit so we can have a little bit more room here. Move this over to the side. Okay, we got a black bag that says "Let's Go" on it. And Surf Demon coming in the chat. The other stream will be roughly an hour from now. Yeah, it'll probably start around 1 o'clock. I don't think this opening is going to take an hour. But yeah, 1 o'clock, 1:15 maybe at the latest. Which is, yes, an hour from now. Right now it is 12:05 for me, so 55 minutes from now, an hour. So we're gonna start with the black bag, and I'm just making sure that I have the right black bag here. No other black bags in here. Okay, I just want to make sure I do this right. So we'll go ahead and open up this, and I'll go ahead and just like puncture a hole in here, even though I have a knife here. Okay, and we've got, oh my gosh, look at this. This is adorable. Look at this little woven Eevee. Okay, that's really cute. And it said "Let's Go" on it, so that makes sense. That's right in tune with all of that. Oh, look at that. That's adorable. Let me scoot the camera over there so you can look at that. The little woven Pikachu and Eevee. That's really cute. Oh, I love that. I love that. I'll scoot these back so they can be like in the background for the rest of the video, but I'll put these probably around my TV later because my TV on the over to the left that you can't really see has my other Pokemon plushes by it. Well, a couple of them. So now all of the boxes have numbers on them. So we're going to pull that up and we're going to find all the numbers. So this one's number 2. Now, it might take me a minute to sort all these. Because like I said earlier, I hadn't opened up this box at all since I got it. So give me just a second and I will, that's number 10. Number 5. And yes, you could say, oh, but you're not prepared enough. Here's number 1. So I'll go ahead and put number 1 out here so you can look at that while I'm sorting through the other stuff. 6, 4, and 3. 3, 4, 6, 5. Roman numeral 5. And a bunch of packing bubble wrap stuff. And 8. Do I have everything? I think I have everything here. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and get this stuff opened. But yeah, those are adorable. Let me get my knife out and very carefully cut the tape here. Oh, I don't even really need to cut the tape. Very lightly cut the tape. So this is box number 1. And by the way, since this is just kind of like a personal thing that the friend made for me, there's no monetization on this stream. Just straight, let's have fun opening this up. So we'll take some of the packing stuff off of here and look at what we've got inside. Something that's a little heavy. Oh, and here's another little funny retro game thing. Let's pull this up here. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. And I'm trying to center everything on the camera as much as I can because technically there is a delay between what I see. So let's go ahead and open that up. Let's go take our little kitchen knife and putting it in here. I do have a nice utility knife, but it's at my Jeep and okay, that's cute. Okay, look at this. It's a Nintendo game. It's a painted Nintendo Game Boy. Okay, that's really cool. Now I know why it is so heavy. That looks cute. I think I have a good spot to put that. I'll do that a little bit later on today after we're done with our streams. And we've got one other thing in here. So I'm going to drop that box to the side. And we've got our little Game Boy. Oh, yeah, they're little D-pad candies. Like you can go to grocery stores and find these little retro-themed tins. They look like there are some with NES controllers, Super NES controllers, Game Boy. There's a bunch of anime-themed ones as well. That's pretty cool. I'll probably be able to take those to work with me. Okay, and that was box number 1. How are we doing on time? Well, actually, it doesn't matter how we're doing on time. Because we'll just make the second stream a little bit after this stream's done. So that was box number 1. Here is box number 2, and I'm used to opening up packages that look like this. Because if you noticed, around my little office room, and don't mind the garbage, but I'll actually show you real quick for people that don't know. I've got a bunch of wall scrolls that I've ordered all over my office for games that I've played and reviewed that I've really loved. And they always come in packages like this. I really wish this was in real time so it would make it easier. But yeah, let's go ahead and open up number 2. Oh, I don't even think I'm going to need the knife for this. Oh, I won't. All right, I'll go ahead and open this up on here so we can all see it as it comes out. So we got what looks like a little poster thing. Well, I got some rubber bands, so I can keep some rubber bands for later. Not that I would use rubber bands for anything nefarious, like, taping a controller thing down in racing games like I used to do in the old Gran Turismo games. Okay, this is cool. I don't know if I can get this far enough away for you to see all of it, but it's a map of the Kanto region with Pokemon on it. You remember that big fan-made map that came out when Let's Go came out that showed where everything was. It's kind of like that, but this looks a lot more professional. This looks super nice. I'll probably hang this up by my Brotherhood of Steel flag. This is really cool. Well, I love this. Well, I'll say thank you already to Kurt, the friend who made this for me. So let's go ahead and go into our next one. Number 3 is right here in our little Amazon Prime package right here. So let's see. I got the package down here. So let's very carefully cut into this. And I'm glad that his packages came in within a reasonable amount of time. You guys remember on stream a few weeks ago, that beep beep I'm a Jeep sticker that I ordered that day? I still haven't gotten it. It's very unfortunate. Okay, so we're going to see what this stuff is. Surf Diva reminds me of the Pokemon Master Trainer board game board. It does look a little bit like that. Okay, so we've got this guy, an ornament wood engraved. Oh, it's a Charmander line. Look at that. That's really cool. I really like that. It's got a little hanging thing. So I will have to think of where I want to put that guy. And we've got something in here as well. Oh, this is neat. It looks like a little music box for 25 years of Pokemon. It is a little music box. Oh, that's cool. All right, now let's I'm going to move this a little closer to the mic so we can listen to it. Okay, that is adorable. Okay, that is so cute. That's really cool. This is a lot of very unique stuff. Okay. So that was number 3. So we're about a third of our way done now. Azure Gaming comes in. Sup, how are you? I am good. We're just having a little casual stream as I open up a mystery box that a friend made for me. That actually made for me to open up on the channel. So here's number 4. It's this nice little case here with our little pocket in the back. That's cool. So let's go ahead and open this up and we'll see what is inside here. Oh, we've got some stuff in here. True OG games, it says. So we're going to put that up there. Oh, hey, look. It's the original 3 games. Red, blue, and yellow. I actually still have my old Game Boy and Game Boy Color. So I don't even need like a 3DS or emulator to be able to play these games. That's awesome. Because I actually, back in the day when these first came out, I owned these 2 right here. I owned the yellow version and the red version, but I did not own the blue version. That is awesome. I'm going to set these up here. And not on stream, but I might get my Game Boy Color out later to see if I can boot one of these guys up. So that's really cool. And Azure Gaming's like, check if there is save data on them. And Azure says it's Simpo from Disc. Oh, hey, Simpo. How's it going? Surf Demon, I lost my Pokemon Red years ago. I had all of them, including Mew. Well, if you ever get another one, you can always use the Mew glitch to get a new one. Which, fun fact, as I grab number 5. Fun fact was, do you remember when the Virtual Console for the 3DS came out? And those versions of Red, Blue, and Yellow still had the Mew glitch. The only thing was you couldn't transfer it to Pokemon Bank, which sucked. But it was okay. So now we've got this box. I'm going to have to move this box because it's a little bit big. I'm going to pull up my my desk chair. Going to set the box down, and we're going to take a look at everything that's in it. Okay, this is neat. So we have a frame Oh my gosh, it looks like one of those 3D frames too, where we got the text for the special Pikachu edition on the glass, but the actual stuff further back. That's really neat. A frame of the Pokemon Yellow artwork. That's really cool. Yeah, and it's got a little hanger on the back, so I'll probably hang that up in the office here in just a little bit. That's awesome. I'll probably do that between streams today. And in here we also have one for blue version. That looks really cool. Oh, Simbo's doing okay. That's good. You know, all things considered, I think we're all doing okay. I've got a few weird and bad things going on in my life, but hey, that's not really something we need to talk about here. Just something I've been dealing with for the past year or so. All right, one for red version. That's awesome. So I can probably put these in a line. Yeah, I think I already know where I'm going to put these, if they'll fit. They might be too tall. But if they don't fit there, I'll put them somewhere else. I've got plenty of wall space for stuff. Okay, that's fun. That's really fun. Surf Demon, I had no idea there was an R2G Discord. Oh, there's not. I thought about making one at once. I know him through Discord and, well, through Skype before that. So now we're going to look for number 6, which is this box right here. And I'm actually going to move some of this stuff so we have more room to place stuff as we go through the bigger boxes. But yeah, I remember about maybe a year ago that I was thinking about making a Discord, but I decided against it. I had people vote on it, and really just people didn't go into it like I thought they might, so we didn't do that. And let's go ahead and open up this. Let's see. It says use OG Switch. Take Joy-Cons off, slide main unit inside, and enjoy. All right. Well, let me go ahead and grab my OG Switch. Is this one? Yes, it is. So this switch right here is the switch that I use for my battery testing for the original model. So we'll take a look at what's inside this box, and we'll slide the switch inside it. Wait a minute. Okay, that's neat. Okay, let's take a look at this. So in here is a little... We'll open that up here in a second. So let's take a look at that. It's called a Switch Boy. There is a... Okay, so let's pull the camera back a little bit so we can get a closer look at this. Okay, so we've got... We're going to feed this stuff through here. Oh, there's a turd in here. Oh, good. Oh, good, there's a turd in here. I've got a turd to put on my keychain. Oh, that's good. Let me raise it up a little bit so you can see the turd. Oh, that's fun. I'll put those on my keys later. The ones for my Jeep. So let's take a look at this. It's got a Game Boy. It's got a back on it. It's very, very retro looking. There is a slot down here where it looks like you could feed a cord through. Oh, I bet you could use this for handheld mode. I wonder if the OLED will fit into it. It will. Okay, that's cool. Let me go back so you can see it a little better. Look at that. Then we can say, oh, I'm just going to activate my controllers real quick. And we're going to play in our little Game Boy thing. And I am playing Kirby right now. This is actually one of the post-game maps in Kirby. That's really neat. I will play around with that a little bit later. But let's pull our Switch out of there. That is really cool. So we'll set that to the side over here. turn our switch back into sleep mode and move this stuff out of the way. And this came with that as well. This little screw-on topper thing. So I'm going to set that to the side as well. And we're going to move on to the next piece of this. Surf Demon, that is so cool. Yeah, it is. That was, let's see, 7 should be next. So we'll go into this. This is actually something that he has been collecting for quite a few months now. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and open this box here. I wish I could have the camera a little farther away so we could see more of these boxes. But I guess we don't really need to see the boxes themselves rather than the stuff that's in them. Okay, so now we have... Okay, I'll show you what this is. Oh my gosh, that is so neat. Look at this. It's a recreation of that scene from the first game, even in its old sprite style, where you have the rival in your character, Professor Oak. You've got the 3 Pokeballs on the right that are red. Oh, that is really neat. Every journey begins with a choice. Look at that. That's cool. And it's got the original artwork on there for Squirtle, Charmander, and Bulbasaur. That's awesome. I should have enough room to put you back here. And let's move that stuff out of the way. This is a fun little box of retro stuff. And we should have a few things left here. We've got this guy right here, which is number 8. Let's go ahead and open that up. Trying to move it away from the mic so not much of that paper scratching and ripping sound comes through. Okay, now we've got some more Pokemon stuff. Sorry about that. So let's open this up and see what is inside. All right, now we'll open it up right here so we can see it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's a set of badges. Pull this out. They're pins. Oh, that's cute. Well, you know what I have to do now, right? You know what I have to do. I have to wear these on my work uniform when I go back to work tomorrow. I have to find a way to do that. Even if it's just for one day. Even if it's just for one day, I have to do that. That's really cool. A set of Kanto badges in the form of pins that you can put on clothing or anything that's felt. That's awesome. Azure, they're not in the right order, though. Oh, it's fine. Who cares? Who cares? We can always put them in the right order. Okay. That was number 8. So let's go into number 9. And it's only 12:25. We're fine on time. We're fine. We'll easily be able to get that second stream started around 1 o'clock. Okay. I got that opened up. Even though you can't really see much because of the zoom. So who wants to watch me, like opening up a box with a knife? Okay, now we've got... Okay, I'm not going to spoil it. We've got another little cube for the Hall of Fame. And actually, let me tell you about this Hall of Fame thing. Because I remember they reached out to me a while ago and asked me what my favorite team in Gen 1 was. And it was this team. That's what I told them. With a Charizard, Jolteon, Porygon, Alakazam, Slowbro, and Pidgeot. So that's cool. He must, wherever he got this, he must have been able to customize this. That's really cool. So it's got like a little Hall of Fame thing that I can set right next to the starting out thing. That's neat. I really like that. And number 10. So number 10, I believe, is the final box we have here. So we're going to set that right there. I'll put that a little bit to the side so you don't see any addresses or anything on there. And we will open up this. Serve Demon says, I don't remember my first Hall of Fame team. Well, it's probably been a little while. All right, now let's go ahead and open this. And we got a piece of paper. It's a piece of paper. Now let's see what the paper says. Does paper have a nice little message on it? Oh, it does. Do you feel old yet? Do you feel old yet? Hey, listen. Listen, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. I was born in the 80s, late 80s, but still the 80s. So, you know, me and this friend, we were kids growing up playing Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow when they first came out way back in the day. Oh, I like this. It's another little cube thing, and we can take a look at what's in here. So we've got evolution through the ages. On the bottom here, you see all of the evolution of the Mew 2D sprites as they appeared throughout the games, all the way back to Red and Blue. And on the top, if you look close enough, actually, let me take the plastic off here so we can see it a little bit more clear. I believe we can see all of the different games that these sprites are from. So if you look up at the top here, you can see Red and Blue, Gold and Silver, Crystal, Gen 3, Emerald, Alpha, and Sapphire. We've got Fire Red and Leaf Green, the remakes of 2, Soul Silver and Heart Gold, and we've got Black and White up there as well, with Diamond and Pearl down here right there on the bottom with Platinum. That is really, really cool. I'm going to have to find some really nice places to display all this stuff. But hey, that's really cool. And I'll just put this down here for our final shot of the stream. That is, I believe that's everything in the box opening. That's really cool. Simbo comes in, Blastoise, Pidgeot, Vileplume, Arcanine, Raichu, and Dugtrio was mine. That's cool. I was never really big on Raichu personally until Alolan Raichu came out. But yeah, I'll lift this up here so we can see those nice little hand-woven Pikachu and Eevee way back there. That's really cool. I really appreciate Kurt doing this for me. This is really cool, and I think this has been a fun little stream. But that's my box opening, and it's almost 12:30, so that didn't take that long to do. So yeah, I really appreciate that. Let me go back into my streaming stuff. Yeah, that was really cool. You know what the weird thing is? My feed on YouTube Studio looks reversed to what I see when you guys pull it up. Yours is fine. Mine looks like a mirror image on my streaming software. Or, well, the YouTube Studio streaming thing. But anyways, that was a lot of fun. I appreciate him doing this. If you've seen my streams before, seen someone called Sergeant Shiro talking, like in the SnowRunner stream, that's him. But yeah, I really appreciate that, Kurt. This stuff's really cool. I'm going to find a place to put some of this stuff. And yeah, I will be back in like half an hour, and we'll dive into the stream. We're going to do my impressions of the Chocobo GP demo, the Final Fantasy kart racer, and we're going to go into some very loud horror stuff. But this is our little mystery thing. I enjoyed this stream. I hope you guys did too. It will remain archived on the channel, so you guys can watch it if you want. That's why I made the nice little thumbnail for it. And yeah, I will be back in half an hour, and this has been a fun stream.